WinLink Express peer-to-peer via Pactor. I've set up two test stations connected to dummy loads. On the left it's a Alinco DX70 connected to a PTC3 USB Pactor modem, also connected to a laptop with Windows 10 running WinLink Express. Call sign Yankee Oscar 3 Fox Charlie Alpha. So that's the Alinco here on the left and the PTC3 USB. And the remote screen for Windows 10 is this one here. Okay, with the YO3 FCA call sign. On the right hand side it's the recording PC with a remote screen into that Windows 10 here on the left. Call sign mic 0 in the upper uniform connected to a PTC2 USB modem, which has also got Pactor 3 and also connected to a transceiver FT1000MP. There's cat control on the right, which is the FT1000 with PTC2 USB via the modem, via the Pactor modem. On the left there is no cat because Alinco doesn't have any cat control. Okay, so I'm going to fire up the modems on the right here, top. On the left, I'm going to also try to start the PTC3 USB. I've turned off the lights. Okay, still not. Okay, that should be okay, fine. So, okay. The transceivers are on the 14 megs. I'm going to check the frequencies in a minute. Let's fire up WinLink Express on the recording PC on the right here. Okay, so this is mic 0 in the upper uniform. As you can see here, top, I'm selecting Pactor P2P and I'm opening the session as well. Okay, it's connected to COM13 1015K board. As you can see, cat is via TNC. You can have a look through the settings. This is the TNC setup. PTC2 USB, as I said. I've checked the PSK and the FSK levels, should be okay. Cat control, as I said, let's reinitialize that. As you can see, the bar graph here on the right top, the modem is lit now, which means it receives signal. Radio setup, FT1000MP, cat control via TNC. Okay. Right, so we can, I've chosen the 14.114 kilohertz. Right, so, okay. Let's go to the other side. That's YO3 FCA, the remote computer connected to the PTC3 here, and the Alinco. I'm going to open a session here as well. As far as I can see, you won't be able to initiate a peer-to-peer session unless you have this session open on both sides. So I'm going to open a session here as well. 14114. I'm going to adjust this manually. Okay, so the dial frequency is 14112.5. Okay, so I've set this up here, and the tones are going to be on the 14114. Because the middle of the frequency tones is 1.5 hertz, 1.5 kilohertz. Sorry. Okay, Here you can have any call sign. This is going to be the receiving station. Well, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna connect from the i7 PC here on the right, M0 EPU, into Y03 FCA on the left. Right, so this is the M0 IPU. I'm gonna type here, once again for the sake of this video, Y03 FCA. Okay. Frequency 114.114 with a dial 114.112.5. Okay, which it has been, as you can see, it has been selected here. This one has got cat control, so that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna create a message to be sent. Right, so let's create a message. Okay, as you can see here, it's gonna be a peer-to-peer message. I've got to select that, otherwise it won't work. I'm gonna type the call sign Y03 FCA, the one that is expecting this message. It's gonna be a test message. I'm gonna paste some text, random text here. Right, so it's about 12 kilobytes. I'm not going to attach anything. You can attach a picture or whatever. Actually, let me try and attach one second. Even though, let's try first with this text, because it's quite a bit of text there. So, okay, so I'm going to post to Outbox here. Right. I've got two messages in the Outbox. So, one is with... gonna move the one with an attachment. Because the attachment was too large. So we've got this message here, our message to be sent to Y03 FCA. So let's try and do that. Okay, this is a remote screen. There's a call sign here. It's one of my kids. Anyway, so let's try that. Let's double check. I'm gonna select here something. So yeah, there's few watts into dummy loads. So let's start then. Gonna turn up the volumes as well, so we can hear the chirping and stuff. Let me actually pause because I want to start spectrum analyzer as well. Okay, I've started the spectrum analyzer. Just realized I'm on a 2 kilohertz. We need, for Pactor 3, we need these 2.4. As you can see, I've selected the 2.4 in the ISO here. Okay, so let's try. Okay, it's connected. As you can see, it's Pactor 2. There's CWID here, I don't know. I've got to get rid of that, I'm not sure how. It's Pactor 3 now, 200 bits for negotiation. Let's see the other side as well. That's the remote screen, Y03 FCA. Nice RAM P3, Pactor 3 was 1400 bits per second, now it's gone down to 200. The signals are quite good, 5.9 plus 20, no ALC. It's gone up to Pactor 3, 600 bits per second here, as you can see. 1400 bits per second. $2,800. Obviously the conditions are ideal. 30 to 100 bits per second. It's pretty fast. So this message is 5.2 kilobytes. Okay, I think the message was sent already. Okay, signing out, disconnecting. Yeah, that was pretty much it. It was pretty fast. I'm gonna try from the other side to send a message as well. Let's check our message here. Inbox. Okay, so where's our message now? Okay, it's right here in the inbox. It's a lorem ipsum text, 5.2, compressed probably. Okay, so let's try and send a message here as well. I'm gonna open a session. Let's move this thingy here. So now I'm sending a message the other way around, from Windows 10 into the i7 PC, from Y03 FCA to M0 IPU. I'm opening a session here. The settings here: PTC3 USB, port 9, PSK. I've checked those already. Radio setup, there's nothing, because Alinco does have a cat control, so it's all manual there. I haven't composed the message. Again, don't leave WinLink, choose peer-to-peer. M0 IPU. Test number 2. I should attach a file. Let me try and find the file, 1 second. I've quickly created a file in Paint, some caveman painting. 1 second. I'm gonna click add, and right, pictures, untitled, 23 kilobytes. Okay, and I'm gonna press finish. Post to Outbox. So we have a message now in the Outbox, which needs to be sent from Y03 FCA to M0 IPU. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, forgot to put a call sign. M0 IPU. Right, so even though we've entered the call signs and all that in the message, when you initiate connection, you still need to put a call sign there, obviously. The frequencies haven't changed, so start. Yeah. So that's the remote screen. That's CWID. I still got to get. I've got to get rid of that. So this is the station receiving. Don't worry about the call sign there. It doesn't matter. So this one is sending. This one is receiving. Okay. So Pactor 3, 200 bits per second. 3200 bits per second, Pactor 3 now. Down to 200, probably renegotiating. Let's see how this is gonna get on. I can see that. You can hear the frequencies changing, the speed changing, so 1400. 2000. Oh, where's the spectrum? Yes. Oh, we've missed the negotiations and all that. So this is spectrum. As you can see, there are lots of carriers there. Between about 700 hertz up to about 2300, 2400 hertz. That's pretty much the edge of the filter here. 2400 hertz. I think a 3 kilohertz filter would probably be better for this sort of thing, but I haven't got one. So steady at 2800 bits per second, Pactor 3. Yeah, so this FT1000 is connected to that modem there. Okay. And these two are connected to the laptop right now. This laptop here. Yeah, we're pretty much done. So 20 something, 21 kilobytes. What was it, kilobits? Can't remember now. The CWIDs at the end, which is fine. I'm not sure about the other ones at the beginning. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We've got our message. Right, so that's the message. And the attachment, I'm not sure how to open an attachment here. Where's the attachment? The attachments, okay. Yeah, that's the great painting I've sent through. 21 kilobytes or kilobits, can't remember now. We'll do my homework. This camera's moved a bit. Oh, it's moved on the screen. Okay. Spectron. Yeah, let's try one more message. Well, if you got bored, just because I want to see the spectrum. I think the session is open, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to receive this message. So let's start. Oh, yeah, of course. So we're sending again from M0 IPU back into the remote computer Y03 FCA. So this is Pactor 3 at 200. So again, this is a 5K message. I'm going to stop it. Let's see what happens if we stop it. So our message is still in the outbox, as you can see. He hasn't been sent yet. He was stopped halfway down. I'm going to start again. As you can see, Pactor 2 is very tight here. The two. Now it's Pactor 3. Now is the annoying CWID at the beginning, which I'm not sure how to get rid of. I'm going to have to check that. It's Pactor 3, 200 bits per second. Okay, I'm going to stop it again. Because we've sent already this message. It was just to double check the spectrum there. Negotiate an exit now, probably. Oh, actually, one of them still thinks he's in connection. It hangs there. The Y03 FCA one. Let's stop that as well. Yeah, he probably just hang there. Let's try and abort it. Well, yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it. WinLink peer-to-peer connection 73.